Hey guys, on this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you are being programmed by social media and what to do about it. Let's go. All right, guys, I want to share something with you guys about social media. And you might all know this and go, yeah, I know. Everyone is pretty open that we're addicted to social media. But I do believe that something has changed. I do believe that everyone's looking at AI and the future of AI and going, how do we get these smart language models, blah, 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 and how, the future of Terminator is here and AI is going to take over. And I don't think any of that is going to happen. What I think is going to happen is that we are the AI and that we are getting programmed to create the solutions that the higher ups want to see happen. Hear me out. We are the machines. And we are being programmed like a computer to create a result by the computers and the algorithms. The algorithms are for us. I know this sounds crazy and it's not fully thought through, but just hear me out. When I get on Instagram, have you ever been on Instagram and you're scrolling and you feel like you can't stop, but you're still going? It feels like there's more information that it wants me to have, and it has almost like more like orders for me. And what I'll end up doing is seeing something I like, I go buy it, I order it, do all that kind of stuff, spend the money, but it feels like it's trying to give me orders. Like it's trying to tell me what to do. Am I the only one? That AI is just there to be like a faster form of search that we're gonna utilize, but it can faster program us to go and do the things it wants us to do and believe. Now listen, have you ever been scrolling? I am conservative, I'm definitely far right, all those things. That's me, even if I don't come across that way. But have you ever, I've been scrolling, and have you ever been once every 2 to 3 minutes, I'll get something that's left. I pretty much know what's coming, but then all of a sudden I'll get something about someone trans or talking about thinking trans or something pro-left, liberal, something, it'll flash up and I'll go, I wonder why that seeped in. I only care about laughing and online, and I will like certain things. Basically me thinking I'm training the algorithm to give me more funny stuff and stuff I believe in, but then it'll throw in some other stuff that at the beginning I'm going, oh yeah, this is kind of what I believe in. Then all of a sudden it's something for the trans movement or something for the left, and I'm going, I wonder why I got this? And then I'll get more of it because I will be surprised or be like, what is this about? This doesn't seem like what I normally do. So my watch time goes up. So then the algorithm goes, oh, you must like this. And so I get more and more and more of it. And then and then I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm like, I'm stuck in there. And I'm going, is this you? I think that the algorithm is trying to teach me. Is this crazy? And I think it has an end goal of programming me into a certain person that does certain things when it wants me to. And I feel like Instagram is the most like that. And maybe for you it's TikTok, and maybe for someone else it's YouTube Shorts. I don't think I feel that way on X at all. X is kind of weird. I don't think it's figured itself out. And I never really try to get on LinkedIn that often. It's just it's like this weird neighbor's kid that you're just sometimes I want to hang out with you, but maybe once a month? I don't know. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about this and I'm going, I don't want to be programmed. I don't want to be trained. I don't want to be their next, AI. This sounds weird because it's artificial intelligence, but I think if I'm thinking like them, I'm going, why create and why focus on artificial intelligence when I can just get intelligence to think like me and do what I want? So they're teaching us, these large language models are just better at teaching and training us to act and do in a certain way. And I think we need to be careful. So I recently got rid of Instagram. Not just hey guys, I'm gonna jump out. I canceled my account. I deleted my account that I've had for years and years and years and years. And I'd love to say I felt like I was breaking free from the matrix, blah, blah, blah. It didn't feel like anything different. And maybe that was the thing that stuck out to me, was that it didn't feel like anything. Like, it felt natural, but it was just like, oh, okay, now on to the next thing. And suddenly I'm more interested in what I'm interested. I'm actually starting to think more like, well, what do I want to do today? Instead of getting lost in the sauce, in the reels, and over and over and over. Now, I still have TikTok, I still obviously have YouTube, I still have these things, but none of those things make me feel like super locked in. Like, and maybe they're just not as good as Instagram yet, and maybe they're on their way, but TikTok feels I can go on there for 5 minutes and be off. YouTube Shorts, I can be on there for 5 minutes and be like, all right, on to the next thing. I've got a life to live. And suddenly, all these new opportunities are opening up to me just by doing that. Again, it didn't feel like anything when I canceled it, but I can sense this desire to be more productive. And this just happened like the other day. And so I'm getting this out as quickly as possible because I think you guys are being trained by one of these social media outlets. I think they're training us. I think we are the AI. I know that sounds weird and stupid, but I think we're being programmed, I think we're being trained, and I think we need to hop out. Now, I have nothing to sell you. Usually this is the point where it's like, hey, now take my course or join my community or whatever, and I just don't have that. I don't have that desire to be with you. I want to do what I want to do. And I think you should be like that too. I think you should be focused on what you want to do, and anyone that gets in the way, including social media, you should just remove. Like, it's eating up your life, it's eating up your time, it's eating up your relationships, it's eating up your joy, it's eating up your health. And, you know, this is gonna be chopped up into YouTube Shorts and TikTok whatevers, and maybe you'll hear this and see this. TikTok probably wouldn't want you to, but you'll go, yeah, and you'll just, I don't know, turn it off. Now, for anyone that disagrees with me, put it in the comments. But my guess is most people would listen to this and say, yeah, man, it's time. Like, I want you to think about, like, is there anything you want to do? Is there anything you want to create? Is there anything you've always wanted to do? Like, I wrote a book. It's called How to Kill a Black Man. You can write a book. Once I got it done, I was like, oh, that wasn't as expensive as I thought. And it wasn't as hard as I thought. It was just big in my mind. And as soon as I finished it, there was more that I wanted to do. And now that I'm off of social media, I have more space in my brain to think about more of the things I want to create. Like, I want to build a motorcycle. I want to work on a really cool car, like a Land Cruiser. There's so much opportunity. There's things I want to do with my kids, and I'm already starting to do them. And I just ended this yesterday. Whereas instead of going out and doing those things with my kid, you know what? I would have just been like, I can go tomorrow, and I would have spent another hour, 2 hours just scrolling through Instagram Reels. But I'm breaking free. But this isn't about breaking free. It's about the epiphany that I had, that I think you will have, that we are being programmed. We are being trained. We are the large language model that they've always wanted. And AI is just a better trainer, better teacher, better programmer of our minds. And the way that they're getting us to think that it's really helpful is by talking about how convenient it is. But everything gets accepted and gets pushed when the government or big tech or big whatever can tell us you'll get it faster, cheaper, or safer. And when they give us that, we go, oh, that's what we want. Remember, this is kind of what happened in 2021 with you know what. We thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to get said thing. And then when it came in, we were like, yes, give us more of this medicine that's gonna make us better. And then now we're seeing report after report after report that it actually made us worse. Why did we so easily accept someone injecting something into all of our bodies? Because we thought we would be safer, and they made it super convenient. And so we went and took it. And the reports are yet to come out showing just how damaged we are now by just universally taking it without seeing if it was best for us, right? So, as we start seeing all of these things being pushed to us as being convenient, safer, whatever, you have to think, why do I need it? What's in it for me? Have you ever wanted to do something a little bit bigger? Would this actually get in the way of that? Well, maybe you don't need to use it. The amount of people that I've met that actually know how to utilize AI to make an impact in their lives financially, emotionally, whatever, is like this big. And they're in the tech space. And the amount of AI they use is so limited because they know so well what's actually going to be best. While the rest of us are adopting this AI with no expertise, and we're using more and more of it, not to mention all those little AI softwares, they build up over time in how much you're paying. So you actually don't need as many as you think. That's aside. We are being programmed, and it's time to get unprogrammed. Let's do it.
Justice Marini.